Hi guys, Bradley from B-Rad TV here, and today I'm going to talk about people, dealing with people, communicating with people, and just my thoughts on people in general. People are simultaneously the best and worst thing that's going on in this world right now. The human race is so wonderful and incredible. The stuff we've created, the wonders that we have brought into existence ourselves. But then of course all the horrible stuff that we've done and we keep doing to each other. This life is about people and connections with people. All of us coming together. But that's not happening, and too many people are not letting that happen. As wonderful as we are and could potentially be, we've got a lot of baggage. We've got a lot of evil black tar holding us down, pulling us back into a horrible, bloody past. We need to let it go and move on, big time, for us to benefit, for everyone to benefit, for the planet to benefit. A particular person, one person on their own, might be lovely, but insert that one person into a group and you could watch them change. I'm guilty of it myself, but some people can change dramatically to the point where you can't even get on with them or debate with them at all because they're too worried about how they look in that group. Again, that's the ego coming into play. So just be wary of people getting into groups, you know, mob mentality as well. Sit yourself in a room on your own and you're not going to feel any horrible feelings, really. But start interacting with lots of different people, odds are someone's going to make you feel bad. Someone's going to make you feel horrible. Now how should you deal with that? Should you retaliate with anger? Should you ignore them? No, I think, here we go, I'm going to say it again, try and solve every problem with love and kindness. Not just for a novelty value or to act higher than them and think you're superior because other people will look up to you doing this. Not at all. It's to make you feel better and make them feel better. It might change the dynamic of the relationship or the interaction. They might suddenly start being nicer to you, but at least you're doing your part and you can feel happy and good with yourself, and somehow someone might see it and they'll feel more positive, even if that person doesn't. So push positivity. If you're having an argument, don't let your default setting be anger. Too many people, when you get in a confrontation, have that, and that is really bad. It's like caveman mentality. You're having something goes wrong, you have a confrontation with someone, straight away you're going to get angry. Straight away, love. Try and figure out what you've done to think, oh no, I may have caused this person pain, and ask them, I'm sorry, how have I caused you pain? Now, saying all this, it doesn't mean be a pushover, but if you do find yourself in a physical altercation, or someone's trying to hurt you or your family, it's you or them, you're going to have to defend yourself as violently and as ferociously as you can, using anything you can, your body, things around you. It's survival of the fittest. At the end of the day, we're animals fighting to survive. If someone's going to hurt you and they're not listening to reason, you've exhausted everything, you're going to have to defend yourself and your family. I'm not condoning violence for the sake of violence here. I am condoning absolute ferocious violence in defense of your life and the lives of your family. People are lovely. You should try and talk to people wherever you go. Buses, food courts, checkouts, pubs, bars, cinemas, not during the film, that's rude. On the train, on a trip somewhere, try and talk to as many people as possible. You don't know who you're going to meet, what adventures they've been on, what adventures they might take you on. It will enrich your life. Now, I said before, I live in a city and I love it. It's just so busy with people, and people, human beings, that's the ultimate connection. There's being one with nature and animals and being just serene and nice. I love it. But saying that, sparking off adventures and connections with other people. That is what it's all about, guys. Living this life to go on an adventure with people. It's fantastic. And they are a mirror of yourself. Whatever you push out to people, you'll get that back. So push the happiness and the love and the positivity, and you'll get that back. I'm getting people that come up to me now, and they're just saying, wow, thank you, Bradley. Thank you, you're so happy. I'm sorry I was in a bad way. I said, don't apologise to me. For you, you might feel a bit tired or you might feel a bit down. I'm happy I could have helped you. And it's just wonderful. Push that positivity, guys. See how it feels to get it back. It feels good. You've got to be patient with people. What is it? There's 6 billion of us now on this planet, all with our own perceptions of reality and our lives and what we want and what we expect from the world and other people. That's a lot of possibly conflicting ideas. So be patient with people. Don't expect people to be on your wavelength and understanding you straight away. They might even be hostile. You have to have so much time and care with other people. There's a saying, I wish I could remember who said it now, I can't remember it, but have patience with the angry, the weak, the strong, the old, the young, the ignorant, the violent, the sick, the tired, the rich, the poor, because at one point in your life you would have been all of these things. So be patient with everybody. Help people, guys. Doing people small favours. Carrying the shopping up the stairs for an old lady. That sounds so cheesy, but it'll make you feel good. It'll push positivity. But what about dealing with arseholes? I'm talking about people who go out of their way to make your life miserable, to cause you pain. You're dealing with someone in your life, you go to work, you walk down the street, you come out of your flat and there's another flatmate there. They are literally like bullies from school. They do little things, they do even big things to make your life miserable. Now it's all well and good I could stand here and say, oh, let it go over your head. Be water, my friend. Just shh. But it does affect you. When they say stuff, it will affect you. What do I do with these people in my life? I have to make an extra effort to smile and be kind and helpful and happy. The worse they get, the nicer I get. And it's not even to try and annoy them or confuse them and throw them out of whack or anything. It's only because I think that is the only way you can resolve that sort of conflict. Somebody thought I'd done something I hadn't done. They came out guns blazing, swearing, really confrontational. I just said, don't swear at me. They carried on swearing and I just walked away. I couldn't even deal with that. So I walked away, and then of course, since then, it's been not bitter, on his side at least, it's been cold and just nasty. Not so much saying things, but just looks and it's really not nice. How I'm dealing with that to make myself feel better. Firstly, it doesn't bother me what he's like. If him in his reality over here is angry and upset, carry on. If anything, I feel like I have a right to be angry and confrontational, being pretty much confronted like that when I hadn't done anything. I feel like I have a right to be angry and aggressive with him, but that's no point. That's wasting my energy, my life, and that's not putting positivity out there for other people to get happier. So all I'm doing is getting happier with him. I'm trying to spark some sort of thing, saying hello, holding a door open, letting him know the time and things. I'm really, really trying, and I'm smiling when I'm doing it. And for me, it's not even hard anymore. You think some people it'd be hard to try and be two-faced. Oh, here's a guy here, I'd love to cave his head in. But no, that's so much misplaced energy for your life and your journey. He doesn't deserve that. What am I going to gain from that? There's absolutely nothing to gain from that. But if I'm being nice to him, I'm making myself feel better. I'm making his day nicer. Everybody wants to interact with nice people. So it's hard, guys, I guess. For me it's not hard, I've got to this point now in my life, but for you it might be really hard. It might take a lot of effort, but people, arseholes who are really horrible, you've got to solve that problem with love. Relentless amounts of love and care and patience. Do it, guys. See the response you get. It'll just change your life. People and stories, memory and life. That all comes from people. Without our consciousness here on this earth to explore and meet other consciousnesses and keep going, there's no point. As humans, we still have this reptilian brain. We're still tribal minded. Our people, us, them, fight, war. Me want big car, more impressive. Me hit you with club. Me want your woman, you bring woman here. We are cavemen. We have to make an effort to better ourselves. Like, it is human nature. It's like we are animals, I'll keep saying it. Human nature to want the biggest, to want to be the best, to want to rise up. But I think it's our duty to try and move beyond that. You can still aim high, have your goals and your ambitions, but being better to be above everybody else. You should be trying to bring everybody up. We need to bring everybody up. Mahatma Gandhi quote now, be the change you want. And that's what I'm doing. And it's just wonderful. I feel like if I can infect people with my positivity, I feel like it will just spread. And it does spread. Already I'm seeing happier people because I've been happy with them. Being patient with people is really, really tough. Solving every problem with love is tough. Even though I say it's not an effort for me to be nice to people, sometimes it does get trying, especially when really bad stuff happens. It can be hard. And now it's all well and good living a life of Zen, being a monk and living in a mountain, living in the wilderness where there's nobody there. But if you live in a city and if you work a job that you deal with thousands of people on a daily basis, especially London, man. London has got so many busy, angry people from everywhere, all walks of life, every different age, every different nationality. Not everybody's angry, but there's a lot of angry, bustling people so close together. To be patient living in that city and to deal with so many people all the time, it's going to take effort, guys. And I don't think that the correct way to live peacefully is to avoid it. I don't think that is a good idea to go live in the mountains and avoid it. That's not living. You need to be a part of it. You need to get stuck in with people and life. You're a person. You've got to get in there with people and explore yourself and reality with other people. Don't go live in the mountains. Go do it for a bit, man. Yeah, I'd love to go do that for a little bit. Personally, I think this life is about people, and you need that interaction, that connection with as many people as possible, and it'll open doors, like in the world physically for you to do things, but with your mind as well. You'll think of things and hear things you never would have thought of without meeting other people and other people's lives as well. It's just fascinating on that basis alone, just talking to people, to share stories and swap stories. Think of your life like a medieval film and you're going out to meet people and have a real adventure. You go to the local pub and meet a ranger who's been travelling around, and you find out a secret adventure that he's been on that could help you find a mythical weapon that you've been looking for to help you on your own quest. That's all a metaphor, but that's exactly how it would work in real life. Meeting people, discovering things, finding things that would help you and make you better. Say someone does something, you can't instantly react with love. It just hits you too hard, it's too bad. What temporary solutions are there to that? What have I done in the past? Just grab a pillow, punch it. I haven't had to do that in a long time, but yeah, get a pillow and punch the living daylights out of it, man. That'll let out so much stress and But you can say it's unhealthy, I don't mind. I think that's really healthy. Get that out of you, punch a pillow. Go neck a glass of water and take some deep breaths. If you meditate, obviously you'd go do that, have a meditate. I would say have a workout, unless you can't leave it outside the gym, unless you can leave it outside the gym, don't do it. I've gone into the gym before when I was in a bad mood. First exercise, shoulder press, I didn't break my neck, I cracked my neck or something, pulled a muscle, I loaded up the weight and I was really aggressive, thought that might be a good workout. No, it's a stupid idea. So have a workout, but only if you can leave it outside the gym. Go swimming, there you go, that's not heavy weights, that's not gonna hurt you. And do it slowly, do breaststroke back and forth. Go have a sleep, go listen to a calm song, because music will affect your mood. I guess listen to a heavy metal song, might make you angry, get it out, feel that anger while you listen to that song, and then after the song's over, and then try and deal with the situation with love. Just little temporary solutions. I think there's a lot I'm probably missing out here, because I think it should be common knowledge or common sense. Don't judge people based on appearance. Really don't do that. That's not, of course we all jump to initial conclusions when we see people, what they're wearing, we sum up an identity in our heads straight away. Even I do it, it's human nature. It's just association with certain things put together, clothes, looks, and you will come up with a whole backstory for them instantly. It doesn't matter if that happens, your brain is a reflex organ just doing that, like I just said, I do that. But don't give it any value, okay? You haven't spoken to them, you don't know them, they're a consciousness in here going on a journey. It's your duty to find out who they are, how they're going, what they're doing. That's if you meet them. I'm not saying go up to every stranger, it's your duty to find out and meet everyone and ask what they're doing. But when you meet people, don't give that initial first impressions, don't let that dictate to you how you're going to judge them. I say judge them on their actions and how they are with you and other people. But even then, judge them. That sounds horrible. Don't judge them. Do judge them. There. Make up your own opinion of them. There we go. And you won't get on with everybody. Not even I get on with everybody, but I'm not horrible to anybody. And that's another thing. Don't beat yourself up with how you are with people. If you know you're being a nice person, you're doing nice things, people will just spit that back at you, they'll throw it in your face. Don't get disheartened. Don't even be angry with them because of that. That's just who they are. That's their journey. And if they're not pushing that positivity, they're not going to get it back. From me, I'll try and give it to them. But they're not going to get it from the majority of other people. And all it's going to do is limit their life and their experience. But this is me saying that's a waste of energy. That's their journey. I'm worried about you guys being nice. Be nice. It's good for you. I've been described as a bundle of joy. Someone was trying to describe me. I was there. They were trying to describe me to someone. And they were going, he's just a bundle of joy. I love it. I absolutely love that description. And when you are happy, and you want to be happy, and you want to make the people you're with happy, yeah, they want you around. It's fantastic. People want you to make them happy. This is me right here. This is where people want me to make them happy. Or just to make them smile, or at least try to. Give them some energy. If you're miserable, people want you over here. They want you stood here. But if you're happy, they want you here. People will make you laugh and cry. They'll bring you so much entertainment, joy, potentially misery. Don't let it affect your journey if other people are miserable, okay? That's their journey, that's their deal. I probably missed out a lot there. You can't sum up people in the human race in a few minutes on one video. I'll probably do some more in the future. But be a nice person, guys. Enjoy meeting people. Be patient. Push that love to people. Get that love back. Make the world a better place. Let's be the change that we want to see. Have a good time, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after the people around you. B-Rad.